Hello everyone and welcome to About News. My name is Onyo Womed, coming to you from Accra, Ghana, and this is your global football roundup for the past week. For the next few minutes, we'll take you through some of the top stories that has graced the local and international front. But I wouldn't be doing this alone. I'm with the right company and I'm here with
Selwyn Saki, and we are out and about and we are going straight to Ghana football. Yvonne, let's talk about it.
We'll start with the Ghana Premier League. The 106th meeting between Ghana Premier League giants Accra Hearts of Oak and Asante Kotoko ended in controversy and flashes of violence. After the Phobians' last-minute equalizer was ruled out for offside, their players launched an attack on the referee following the final whistle. In response, the Ghana Premier League Disciplinary Committee sanctioned Accra Hearts of Oak as well as its player for failing to control their players after the match, and also charged midfielder Hussein Mohammed for assaulting referee Reginald Amwa. The update of that story is that Mohammed has issued an apology, and essence of that reads, "We unreservedly apologize to the Ghana Football Association, the match officials, our fans, and the general public. We recognize the importance of maintaining the integrity of the game and are taking immediate steps to reinforce that commitment." So, is that good enough?
If you look at the situation on the pitch, how Hussein just rushed onto the referee, and I don't know if he was trying to punch him. Come on, you can't do that as a player, to be honest. And Hearts of Oak is not looking good for them at the moment. 11th November, they were 114, Ghana's oldest club. But with this kind of news, I don't think it's looking really good for our Phobians. Losing against their better rivals, Kotoko, losing again. Okay, offside, everybody knows offside. The player didn't see, but no, there's no right for you to try and attack the referee.
Was it the right call, the offside decision?
Yeah, definitely it was offside, because if you look at Wayo, he came from an offside position before he came. The videos came on. I mean, the players were not privy to the video, but there's no reason for you to react like that. So it's a wrong thing for them. The club has apologized, but I think the FA really needs to sanction the player, because if you forgive him like that, other players will take advantage of the same thing. So I think Hussein, this ain't good for you, bro.
What's happening in Nigeria?
Niger, my people, let's talk now. So Nigeria dismisses hotel complaints ahead of World Cup playoffs in Morocco. The Nigerian Football Federation has defended its decision to house the Super Eagles in what some players describe as a substandard hotel. Now, if I do my face, you should know what I mean. But that was Iwobi's face. Iwobi posted a video of the kind of hotel that the Nigerian team was being hosted in Morocco because of their playoff game against Gabon in the CAF playoffs, which will qualify them to the World Cup. But conditions in the Nigerian Cup are not good at all. A player like Osimhen is coming from Europe in a private jet and put in a hotel like that. I'm sorry. But Truste Konga said something. What did you hear about that?
He said that the update of that bonus they are asking for, he's saying that if the media or everyone has not heard from the players directly, they shouldn't believe anything they hear out in the public, either from other journalists or some of the FA members. But it is a dicey situation for Nigeria. If they do boycott the game on Thursday, what does that mean for them? Are they out?
Yeah, if you boycott the game, you lose by 3-0. That's you forfeiting a game. So Nigeria are trying to threaten their officials and letting them know that you better pay us or we are not going to qualify to the World Cup. And definitely the nation Nigeria wants to be at the World Cup because their neighbors Ghana are already cruising in the US and Canada and Mexico. So definitely Nigerian players are trying to use this as a bait for the officials to do what's right, because the bonuses have been paid for so many. Apparently even coach Adams also have arrears in there. So yeah, I think these players are trying to put a stamp to it and make sure that such things will happen. We know Africa has been happening. Even Cameroon have a similar situation. So
let's move on to the English Premier League. On Sunday, it was a super clash between Liverpool and Manchester City. Liverpool thought they had an equalizer in the 38th minute through a Van Dijk header, but it was ruled offside by VAR, citing Andy Robertson obstructing City goalkeeper Gianluigi Donnarumma, also citing the Offside Law 11. But Liverpool head coach Arne Slot is not having it. He approached the referee chiefs asking for thorough explanations to why that rule exists and it was offside.
And Slot should do his job. Well, I mean, you've been losing back to back to back to back. Come on, even if that goal was allowed. I mean, yeah, people are saying it's 1-0 and then they could have changed the face of the game. But I don't think they had a chance in that game. I think City had their hands on them. So if you're looking at that game, I don't think he needs to do his work. They need to try and win games, not to try and fight for these other things. It's not going to help them in any way. Again, the goal was disallowed. There's no way they are coming back. They've lost 3-0. They should keep quiet, Liverpool.
I think that was the right call, honestly, because it was clear. Andy Robertson had to bend to let that Van Dijk header go in, absolutely. But the offside rules, there are so many changes to it. Every other season, there's a new rule coming up. Does this not... we want the game to be simplified, but does this not complicate the game?
Yeah, we need some clarity because offside sometimes little margins. We still don't know if we are using the shoulder or the elbow or the full arm length. There are certain situations where a player needs to move forward. It's a whole lot of things. I think we need a clear law from the IFAB. They need to put in something because every season it changes. Every season there's something ongoing. And I'm not even sure that some of the players are even well the rules of football.
Even the managers are not privy to.
Yeah. So I think we need some clarity. They need to tell us this is the rule and we are sticking to it for how many seasons or not. Because if every season is changing, then we have an issue here.
You always have to learn something new.
Yes.
But I think there was a change to the offside rule the last international break. Arsene Wenger said that now the new offside rule, they're not fine margins anymore. It's not about a hair or Cucurella pair. Yes, you really have to be ahead of your entire body has to be ahead.
I think that's enough. Yeah, that's because maybe my whole body's inside and just my arm is outside, and it's humans playing.
Your toe, like Sadio Mane.
Yeah, human beings playing football, so they need to allow certain things.
Still on that game, it was Pep Guardiola's 1000th game as a professional coach in the English Premier League. It came, of course, against arch rivals Liverpool in a 3-0 win for the Pep side. The last inducted manager is Sweden town manager Ian Holloway. He was inducted in December 2024. In that elite group includes Sir Alex Ferguson, Arsene Wenger, Jurgen Klopp, and Jose Mourinho.
Yeah, it's a very, very good one for Pep Guardiola winning this 1000 game. I'll come back to you.
He won his 1000th game. Arsene Wenger did it too. He lost 6-0.
Yes. So Pep winning his 1000 game is a big honor. I mean, you know what Pep does for football, who he is in football, his history and what he's done for Barcelona, Bayern, and also Manchester City. I think it's a great honor. There was a video where other managers sent he was speaking to Arsene Wenger, everyone that he's worked with before, even some of the typical English managers like the Harry Redknapp's. And what does he mean to you, Pep Guardiola?
He's a definition of hard work pays. His passion is undeniable. He brings 100% to the game. He's literally the only manager who is said to have his home being affected by his love for football. When you read his memoirs, you hear that when you have a discussion with him that is not football, after 15 minutes, he's zoned out. He's thinking about football. He dreams football, and he's a very special person to the sport.
And we are going into some flag football. NFL tragedy news renews focus on athletes' mental health. The sports world is mourning the death of Dallas Cowboys player Marshon Neland, who was found dead from an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound. On November 6th, police say Neland had earlier expressed suicidal thoughts. His death, which has been treated as a suicide, renews discussion about mental health in sports. It comes nearly 19 years in the same month that German goalkeeper Robert Enke took his own life following a long battle with depression.
That's sad.
This is a very serious topic in sports. It's been open for mental health. A lot of sportsmen are not allowed to speak out because sports is like a man's job and you're not supposed to show emotions. You're supposed to toughen up because you're playing against big guys. It's always a competition.
You played so much. So
you can't come and be crying on set. So a lot of people are harboring a lot of sportsmen are having a lot in them and they're really going through it. What do you think about this topic?
The drill here is FIFA has opened an office for player mental health, and it should trickle down to Ghana, where players are also open about their mental health challenges, regardless of how much they are paid and their caliber or whatever they've been through. We really need to listen to players when they speak up. It's not about the money. Players go in and out of surgery like it's nothing. every other season. They go through a lot to give us the entertainment that we need. Mental health in players needs to be spoken about more frequently.
Well, 38% of active players have experienced symptoms of depression. It's 38% is quite an alarming number, you know.
Yeah,
so,
almost half.
Almost half. So a lot of players are going through it. Some have come out to speak, some are still silent. We hope a lot of them will have a great space and a great headspace to play the sports, because it's very demanding.
Yes, and mentally and physically.
We'll definitely need some help from Fifth Pro.
Well, we'll bring you updates on the Hearts of Oak issue, as well as Nigeria's World Cup qualifier that is being played in Morocco. That will be all for About Dutch News today, and we'll see you next week. My name is Wanyo Woyoman. I did this with
Selwyn Saki.
We'll see you.